Hi, I wanted to make a video today on how to make a bow to sit on top of your Christmas tree. You could also use them for making decorations to sit on the ends of pews at weddings or to sit on top of presents or whatever you want to do. So what you need is some craft ribbon. This is 2.7 meters. I'm actually using bauble hooks today, which is also a thin wire, but generally I'd use like a floral wire. I just can't find it and I want to make the bow today. So pick the colours that you want. My tree is pink and white, so the ribbon I'm going to use is pink and white. So I'm going to make them both together. So there's the white and there's the pink. What you need to do is pick whichever colour you want to be on top. For me it's pink. So lay them on top of one another and just let the ribbons fall. So this is the way I do it. I know there's other tutorials out there, but for me, this is how I make my bows and it's really easy. So let the ribbons both fall. You're going to need an end bit, so don't worry about that, let that fall. Maybe 6 or 7 inches. And from there on, decide how big you want your loops. So for me, I generally like them quite big. So is that about a foot long, 11 inches? Anyway, decide how big you want your loop and then just pinch, right? So keep it pinched, and then twist. Get your next loop, gather it back in. Wait. It's not really playing. There we go. And then pinch. So you have to twist it so that you've always got the middle bit together. Let me do that again. So this is what you're going to wrap around in the middle, right? So pull your bow out again. I want a loop that big. Bring it back in to the middle. Say that big. Then just pinch it. I can probably get a very, very tiny loop out of that one before my white runs out, and that's okay. Right, so again, just pinch that in there. So it looks really scruffy and silly, but bear with me here. Get your bauble hoop, wrap it around it. That's it, and then just twist, tie the ends. That makes sense. Right, hang on, there we go. So it depends on how big or small you want your bow for your tree. I like mine quite fluffy. Hang on. So that can be twisted now. So depending on how big or small you want your bows will depend on how many you make. So go through now and start judging up. So you're going to get your loops and then separate them, right? Fluff them out, separate but fluff them out. Same again. So you don't want the white next to the white, so make sure you're always just eyeball it and separate again. I'll put the white that side this time and the pink there. So again, pink this side, white that side. Do you see? Right. So that's also going to hang down. We can curl that afterwards. Right. So I've already made another one, but I've not spread it all apart. So I'm going to spread this one apart now. Any long bits we can curl, and that's what's going to look really pretty hanging down your tree. And again, those long bits can be as long or as short as you want. What I'll do, I'll put some pictures in the video of my trees over the last couple of years. I had a pink and white tree, this one again, and then I had a blue tree, and I have had either short ribbons or long ribbons and a big bow or a small bow or a really big fluffy bow, but it's all the same method. So your loops are as big or as small as you want. And obviously your ribbons, you can curl them going down and make them as long as you want or as small as you want. No right or wrong, it's your tree, isn't it? And again, I've done these for weddings to go on the ends of the pews, and they just look so attractive. Really, really eye-catching. What you're going to need to do though is, if you've done it in the living room like I have, is vacuum, because they're so glittery. Right, so there's half of a bow. There's your second half of your bow. And they literally just need attaching. So the way to do that is to get your bauble holders and just attach, just tie the two together. Again, floral wire is better because it's longer, so you're going to be able to get a tighter knot, but it doesn't matter. For me, I just want to get my tree finished today, since it's normally been done ages ago. Right, so that just twists around. Right, bear with me here. It's not as fiddly as I'm making it look. It's not actually. Anybody can do it. Get that in. Once you've got your two ends together, just twist. There you go. Might need another one. Again, this is why floral wire is so much better, because you can wrap it around and around and around. I'm pretty good with this bauble wire though. It'll work. It's only got 3 weeks to last till Christmas, whatever it is. Yeah, 3 weeks. Okay, twist, twist, twist. That'll tie it up. Let me get this one. Sorry, I feel like I'm not keeping it in the camera. There we go. Right, so now you can do whatever you want to do with it now. Go back, spread your boats, pull your ribbons apart, separate your colours, make them really big and fluffy. Decide how it's going to sit best. For me, this is clearly going to sit best this way. So I've already got some hanging down. Just keep judging, flicking, twisting it. I know that's a nondescript word, but you know what I mean. Just keep pulling it apart, twisting it, and then you'll get a, you'll attach it with either floral wire, which I haven't got to hand, or another bauble hook. Just thread it through the back and thread it onto the top of your tree. And that's your bow. So for me, I have boys. I have lots of boys in my house, and it's the only thing that's pink that they allow. So one of the trees I just made pink. And I spiral pink ribbons and white ribbon, all exactly the same. I forgot to say it has to be wired. So the ribbon's got a wire in, so it keeps it quite stiff. And I spiral the white ribbon and the pink ribbon down the tree. And I really love it. I love having a pink tree, and I love that my boys allow me my wings when it comes to having a tree, which is so pink and delicate. Anyway, that's your bow. So I hope it helped. I hope it doesn't look, it actually looks really, really a bit naff on the screen. It's really cute though. When I've been back straight, so you get it squished where you've threaded it, you know, into the floral wire. Just look at it and make it look like you want it to look, and make your bow beautiful as you want it to be. You could, in fact, in the past I've done 4 of these. So I've done this, and then I did double again to make this huge blue bow. That was really, really, really pretty. Anyway, right, thank you for watching. I'll put some pictures on at the end so you can see how it looks on the tree. Thanks.